Hi, my name is Jake Besner. I'm one of the new agents here at Clay STAPP & Company.
My name is Summer Winkler with Clay STAPP & Company. I've been in the real estate business for over 13 years, and I've been with Clay STAPP for 2 years.
Hi, my name is Andrea Gonzaba, and I'm a real estate agent with Clay STAPP & Company. I've been in real estate for over 2 years, and I've been with Clay for under a year.
Hello, my name is Cedric Frazier. I've been an agent for almost a year now. Been with Clay STAPP & Company for almost 6 months.
My name's Chad Metters. I've been in real estate for about 6 years now, and currently with Clay STAPP & Company for the last 2.
Hi, my name is Trey McCann. I am the new office manager here at Clay STAPP & Company.
My name is Viviana Morales, and I am the new Director of Operations for Clay STAPP & Company.
Hi, my name is Lisa Stapp. My husband and I, Clay Stapp, started Clay STAPP & Company in April of 2010.
My name is Clay Stapp. I'm the owner at Clay STAPP & Company.
Got here to Clay STAPP & Company, the biggest impression that not just Clay, but all the agents made on me was just extremely friendly people that just create an atmosphere that makes me want to work here. Everyone very willing to help you, anything they can do to get you started like that, and a boss like Clay is pretty rare to find. He definitely is very interested in all of his agents' welfare and just overall doing very well at this business.
What I enjoy most about working here at Clay STAPP & Company is the environment that Lisa and Clay have created. It's a fun environment, lots of energy, cutting edge. It's just overall a good place to be. I always look forward to coming into the meetings on Wednesdays, very educational. So you get a lot out of an hour in meeting that we have.
What I enjoy most about working at Clay STAPP is that it's exciting coming into the office and being a part of a team. And I'm motivated and inspired by the people that I work with. I enjoy working with different clients and seeing new properties, and that's what I really enjoy most about working at Clay STAPP.
One of the things I enjoy most about working for Clay STAPP & Company is the laid-back environment and the fact that Clay's always in the office and available to answer any questions, big or small, that we may have.
What I enjoy most about working at Clay STAPP & Company is that it's against the grain. That was one of the first things that attracted me to the company. It was a little different. The marketing, the look, the feel, the office, and even the people just kind of dress different, look different, and I'm all about that. And
Excited to work for Clay STAPP & Company because the rumor was he was doing many great things, and that is something I wanted to be a part of.
The main reason I chose to come work at Clay STAPP & Company is the innovation, the technology, the edgy advertising, and the potential growth, because this company is going to go nowhere but straight up.
What I enjoy the most here at Clay STAPP & Company is the ability to interact with all our agents. They're all different, they're all from different places, and they all have different experiences, and it's fun to get to meet new people all the time and just interact with exciting people and hear about exciting things in their lives.
The biggest challenge we faced with Clay STAPP & Company was basically just getting started. We're a young company, 2 years old, and just getting over the startup costs and growing pains. It's been challenging, but it's been a lot of fun as well.
If I had to define Clay STAPP in one word, it would definitely be driven. I mean, the guy's already got his own agency, he's obviously doing pretty well, yet every day he's in here trying to grow the business, trying to grow his own personal business, trying to help his agents, just always moving, always doing something. Like I said, an extremely driven person.
If I had to define Clay in one word, I would definitely say committed. He's committed to his team, his brokerage, and his family.
If I had to describe Clay STAPP in one word, it would be unconventional, because he does not conform to the industry, and he has his own style in leadership.
If I could define Clay in one word, that word would probably be dynamic. I think he's dynamic in the way he deals with people, the way he's seen, the way he expects us to, the expectations that he places on us. He's just overall a top-notch guy.
Creative. He has so many great ideas and it's a lot of different things that people don't expect, and it actually is an eye catcher for most people. And so they turn around and they're like, wow, I want to work for him, or wow, I want him to sell my house. And so it's really smart in the end.
If I had to define Clay in one word, the first word that comes to mind is bald, but no, he looks good doing it. No, I think Clay's driven. That's the word that I think about when I'm around him. He's driven to succeed, not in a egotistical way, but I believe that his drive to succeed is to grow himself and grow his business, to also grow other people and their business.
I would describe Clay as, in one word, it would be innovator. He is absolutely an innovator.
I really do care about others. I want to see them be successful, and I'm also not selfish. It's more about the agents than it is about me. So happy, successful agents mean happy, successful broker.
I chose to get into the real estate industry because I have a true passion for the business. I love to help people achieve the American dream.
I chose the real estate industry. I've been driven to be some kind of entrepreneur, and it seemed like a really interesting industry to get started in. I like real estate, and there's some also design aspects of real estate that I enjoy, and I really like people in general. So it was kind of a combination of many of those things, and I like the fact that this industry can get a lot of people where they want to be in life, in their own personal life and business, but also in that business we get to help other people get to where they want to be in life. So it's exciting for me.
This is the real estate industry because it has a lot of freedom and it has a lot of opportunity to grow, and there's no boundaries.
I chose to get in the real estate industry because I like people. I've seen a lot of agents out there just, you know, in my process of buying, and friends and so on that do really well, and I think that I have something better than they have as far as like people skills and stuff like that. I love talking to people. I love competition, so I thought that it would be a good area, a good field to get into.
Real estate caught my attention because I like how fast-paced and ever-changing it is. It's never the same. It's not a 9 to 5 desk job where you sit in the same spot. You're constantly moving, you're constantly meeting new people and going new places. You get to see some pretty amazing properties, and it's just always different. Every day it's different, and I love that about it.
I kind of fell into the real estate industry. I was wanting to be a developer, and I built some townhomes and got my real estate license on the side just so I'd know what the market was like. It was real tough being a developer, and I finished the project, but I really enjoyed the real estate brokerage side. I enjoyed helping people find the home of their dreams, and I just enjoyed being around people in that type of atmosphere, so that's how I became a realtor.
The agents at this company, every one of them is highly trained in technology. Everybody knows the internet is the key and the future to real estate. And they all have good heads on their shoulders. They're all very smart, very aggressive, and very self-motivated.
The company are absolutely phenomenal. They are all very sweet. I really enjoy everyone's personality, and I can't wait to get to know them better.
New agent in my first year, really I would like to accomplish building up my client base as much as possible, just getting myself out there, meeting as many people, building up a good reputation with all my clients and just out there in the industry, and then obviously closing as many deals as possible.
I think one of the things that makes me a great agent is I'm able to connect with all of my clients on a personal level, allowing them to feel comfortable and trust me during the transaction.
I think what separates me from a lot of agents is, one, I take passion in what I do. I take mental notes with all my clients, whether they be small or big, you know. And I think that all you want to make them feel like they're the most important person at all time, because it is a big, one of the largest buys they're going to make in their life, you know. So I feel like if you pay attention to detail on a lot of things, I think that's what separates me from the rest of the agents. You know, I think that my personality, I like a challenge. So if I have a rough client or their spouse might be difficult to work with, I find pleasure in working with them because it's a challenge to me, and I like the challenge at the end of the day to see everybody smiling because we've achieved the goal that we set out to get.
What makes me a great agent? I answer the phone. Other than answering the phone, I'm young, I'm eager, I consider myself a hard worker, I consider myself to be pretty personable, and I like meeting new people. I like the fact that I feel like I'm helping people, so I try to treat people how I want to be treated in these transactions, and I want to see individuals and families grow, so that's behind every phone call and email, and I hope that shines through.
I love meeting people and helping them. I like to listen to what they're looking for, and based on what they're looking for, going into the market and finding just what they will call a home, like making that dream come a reality. So that really makes me happy.
I think the biggest accomplishment Clay Stapp & Company has experienced is our ability to attract and retain great agents. We have 25 agents now, and we've only lost a couple along the way, but just to be able to maintain those agents and keep them happy and motivated and making money is a big accomplishment for me.
My biggest challenge here at the office, obviously, it would probably be working with my husband. Number one, because he kicks my butt in real estate. He's pretty amazing. I think it's always difficult for a husband and wife to work together sometimes, but you learn how to work through those things, and we're a pretty good team. So I think we work really well together. I met Clay at his house one day. It was December 6th, 2008, actually. I went over to pick up one of my friends who's another real estate agent, and he was like, "You got to come in and meet this guy. And I quote, he said, "You're about to meet your future husband." So I met Clay that day, and we got married about 1.5 years later.
In 5 years, I see Clay Stapp & Company being the biggest and most successful real estate agency in Dallas in our kind of market niche here in the uptown, downtown area. That's why I joined it. I got a lot of faith in Clay, a lot of faith in the company, and just see us growing and going big, big places.
In 5 years, I see Clay Stapp & Company as one of the top brokerages in the DFW area and also having multiple locations.
You know, I see this company in the next 5 years as being the only real estate company. I mean, realtors. You know, they have preferred realtors right now, like Evie and all that stuff. I think we'll be the only one. We'll stick out above everyone else, just by the way that it all started and the way that Clay has put it together to succeed. I think it's a really good program.
5 years from now, I see Clay Stapp & Company with multiple offices in Dallas, and expanding throughout Texas and eventually throughout the U.S.
In 5 years, I bet this company will have at least 1, 2, maybe 3 more offices, but I would guess 1 or 2 for sure.
I see this company going in so many different directions in 5 years, but the overall thing that I do know is this company is going to grow. It is going to turn into another office in this location and another office in that location. We're going to end up having a main office, which all the other offices, report back to. And I see it growing. I see Clay Stapp & Company really taking a precedence in the Dallas real estate community.
5 years, I see Clay Stapp & Company just building, and stronger than ever, more successful than ever, and self-sufficient. I think our agents are always just going to carry us from now on out, and they are our foundation. Strong agents, strong foundation. So I believe that we have really good things in the future.
In 5 years, Clay Stapp & Company will have 250 to 300 agents. Hopefully, we'll have 5 or 6 spots around the city, and we want to be known as the top boutique brokerage in Dallas.